Okay, so today it is the 10th, 11th of February the 11th. The year is 2021. We're still in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. I saw a number of how many people died today. It's still in the thousands in the United States. We seem to be ignoring it for some reason, but there have been every day for the past few days, there's been a high number of Americans who have died from coronavirus. Even a young 4-year-old girl who died from coronavirus, and she wasn't even that sick, and she died at home in her sleep. And she had tested positive for coronavirus, so they're pretty sure she was having some breathing issues, and her parents probably didn't recognize when she went to bed. She went to sleep, more than likely pneumonia took her in, and she was such a little girl that the pneumonia spread so quickly that unfortunately she passed away while sleeping. But if anybody saw the Atlanta Journal-Constitution today, there's an article about Microsoft purchasing land off what I call Bankhead Highway. Microsoft bought 90 acres for a new campus in the area called Grove Park. Now, Grove Park is right off Bankhead Highway. Well, it's no longer called Bankhead Highway. They now call it Donald E. Howe. It's right not too far from the Fulton County Jail. Y'all know where the Fulton County Jail in there at. Yeah. It either done bailed somebody out of there or you done been there. So Fulton County Jail is walking distance to, I would say walking distance to Grove Park. Well, there's a huge article in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution about them Microsoft purchasing 90 acres, and they're going to make a campus for Microsoft with thousands of workers and, all this stuff. They're working on it as we speak. They bought the land last fall, and so they have about 90 acres of land that they've purchased and spent over $100 and something million, close to $150 million for all 90 acres. It's a lot of money. That area is the hood. It is the ghetto. So here's an opportunity. Earl and I have been looking at houses in Grove Park for the past 10 years. I had found a beautiful house. I had it under contract. Ready to close on it. It was only $17,000. Earl was raising so much hell he didn't want to live in that house. He was raising so much hell about this little cheap $17,000 house that we could have mothballed. But I was going to move our ass in there. I should have brought that fucking house. It was in mint condition. It just needed a few repairs. Okay, a couple of homeless people had moved in. We had to get them out of there. But $17,000 is what this house was. And this was not even 10 years ago. It was 2015, 14, wait a minute. 2015, 2016. Yep, because that house, well, was it then? Yeah, it was $17,000, maybe about 2013, 14, 15, somewhere up in there was $17,000. I made an offer and it was accepted. It was a bank-owned house. Mind you, everything on the street was boarded up, but it was a decent street because now you go over there and it's like, wow. And here's the funny part. Grove Park, right off Bankhead Highway, right, which is now Donald E. Howe, historic black neighborhood. When Earl and I were looking at them houses, a lot of boarded houses, so they were good buys. And we weren't the only ones looking. There was a whole lot of white folks riding around in the streets looking. And they purchased those homes for cheap, fixed them up, and they're living in those houses. So in that street that me and Earl were going to purchase this home for $17,000, that he just was raising so much fucking holy hell about, I should have knocked that nigga out and brought that damn house. That was foolish on my behalf. That was real dumb. I keep thinking, why the fuck did I listen to this dumb? I should have brought that motherfucking house. $17,000. We had it in the bank. I should have brought the house and said, okay, Mr. Bank, you can go live wherever you want to. I could have pitched a tent in that damn living room and lived in that damn house until I got that electricity on and that damn shit working over there. I sure would have laid my ass up in there too. Me and the dogs landing in Vegas. My little one, they'd been my alarm to let me know somebody come around from Vegas would have been howling and barking all over the place. I grab a gun. But if you didn't get the house for $17,000, which was the worst fuck up ever in life. Ever. But anyway. But there's still some good deals to be had over in Grove Park, but you ain't gonna find them for $17,000. You can forget that. You'd be lucky to find something for $100,000, and it might be a teardown, boarded up. So, but I love the Grove Park area because its proximity to downtown, the development, it is an opportunity. I am against buying houses in an overpriced real estate market, but I would buy in Grove Park. I would purchase in the Bluff. Yeah, the Bluff, not too far away. Any of those areas over in that area. The Bluff is a little bit further away than Grove Park, but they're all right. They're not far from each other. Because that house, how far is it from there? But if you go over there and drive around the neighborhood, it's very clean. They're going to build grocery stores. Microsoft's going to build grocery stores. Microsoft is a multi-billion, one of America's largest companies, worth billions of dollars. They purchased that land, and now the area is that's gentrification on steroids over there. And that's about to happen in that area if you can get to something. If you can find something, good luck. But I'm just throwing this out there because I know a lot of you are looking for places to invest in real estate and places to live that are, changing. It's rough right now, but it definitely has cleaned up tremendously. When me and the Reverend looked at that house, we were looking at that home at $17,000. It was rough as hell down there, but it was extremely rough. But it has come a long way. There are a lot of new homes over there, new constructions, renovations. It's an opportunity. Y'all looking for those of you who are constantly looking for something, I'm throwing you all a diamond in the rough. Go to Grove Park and look around and see what you see. And if you can get to something, get to something. Do it today. Because I think I've talked about Grove Park before. I know I talked about Grove Park before. We're going to be mad for me doing this video. But like I said, we want neighborhoods to change. We want black people to be part of the change. Then we also have to participate in this type of stuff. Now, we had the opportunity to get the house for $17,000. You turned your nose up at it. Now you're all gung-ho on Grove Park. You should have been gung-ho when the shit was cheap and them crackheads was dancing in the fucking street in front of the house and inside the damn house, and the bank was giving it to us for $17,000. And it was habitable. They were living in it. It was just a nightmare back then. And we rented, well, I can't remember what we ended up doing, but we did buy that house. But there were a lot of houses over the past decade that we passed on. There was a beautifully renovated house, new construction damn near in the West End. That was $178,000. And I begged her, please, this is the house. And he didn't want to live in the West End. That shit worth $500,000 a day. I just love you about that damn house. But hey, I do believe that we are in an overpriced real estate market, that in some of the stuff the market will tank, and there will be some. But in areas, the reason why I'm not against, I don't have a problem with buying homes in Grove Park. You're probably buying it at depending on how many investors have ran up in there and bought all this shit and trying to flip this shit. You might get a good deal. I don't know, but you can go over there and look. It won't hurt. But it's hard to find anything in that area at this point. So I'm just keeping it real because we've been looking for the past 2 years and we ain't saw shit yet. So nothing that would have worked. There was one house that was $100,000. It was a tear down. That we should have jumped on that damn deal because the realtor was real. It was a realtor I knew, and it was a nice size lot. But the house could not be salvaged. It had been knocked over. But it was a deep, long, wide lot, and we could have built a really nice house there. They built a lot of contemporary style homes over in that area in Grove Park. I like the contemporary style home, but if I do build a home, I probably build a traditional style home. Only because I like the resale value. It's safer than these contemporary style homes, and I like the look of the contemporary style homes, but I'm more of a traditional person at heart, so I would probably build a traditional style home, possibly all brick on the exterior. I'll spend a little money to get the brick versus something like Hardy Plank or siding. I'd rather just do all brick, and I think it will last long and low maintenance. You're not going to live in that damn house until I get to sell it and run out to Miami. But anyway, this is what I wanted to tell you all about. So you're looking for an opportunity and you're looking for homes. Go into these. There are some areas that, like I said, we're looking at. Washington Park is one. Mosley Park, it's rough. Hunter Hills is rough. But all those areas is where the growth is. You can get kind of get in there and find some decent prices. Hunter Hills, Grove Park, Washington Park, Vine City, The Bluff, anything up Donnelly Howell, anything. You can ride through neighborhoods. Anything on Donnelly Howell is going to be good. You know, Bankhead Highway. I think you're going to be doing great. Even as far south, west, east, west, north. What is that? Mableton. I'm not against Mableton. I don't want to live in Mableton myself personally, but I don't think you can go wrong because Mableton will be so close to this development that they're doing. So, if those of you who want to live in a more suburban like neighborhood versus more urban, you can go into Mableton where they have new construction and it's very reasonably priced. I think right now, go up there and look at it. If I was going to buy a house, I'd rather buy if I wanted a house in the suburbs and I wanted a home on a big lot and a clean area, I go into Mableton before I went out to Conyers and Newton and Henry and all that other stuff. Give me Mableton because it's just about 20 minute drive into the city, and you can just take Bankhead Highway all the way into the city. It shouldn't be much. I've never seen a lot of traffic on Bankhead, but I've never really been over there during rush hour traffic, so I wouldn't know. So that was just my little tidbit of the day. Check out Grove Park. Those who check out the article in Atlanta Journal-Constitution today. Microsoft announces Atlanta expansion, including purchase of 90 acres for new campus in Grove Park. So they're going to even have a news conference to discuss this. And with the Governor Brian Kemp and Mayor Keisha Lance Bond, they gonna be in the same room. They ain't fighting no more, fussing no more. They getting along now. What happened? I guess after Donald Trump after Donald Trump jumped on Brian Kemp, he had to go get back up with them black folks over there. These white folks and turned against his ass. So anyway, but it's a beautiful. I don't know if y'all can hear this rain. I got this window open. It's raining outside. It's close. I don't know if it's just me. But Lord, I've been burning up the past few days. I woke up this morning, I was choking and coughing and choking and coughing. I was scared the crap out of me because, I thought I had the coronavirus. So I lay in the bed, I started coughing and I finally just jumped out of bed. And I said, oh my God, what's going on? I couldn't stop coughing. So I went to the bathroom and I was drinking some water and I said, well, let me rinse my sinuses out. Let me see if I'm having allergies or something. So I rinsed my sinuses out, jumped up out of bed and made some tea and rinsed my sinuses out, and I'm doing much better. And when I was rinsing out my sinuses, I could see all that mucus and stuff coming out. So I said, damn, maybe I'm allergies, and whooped my ass, almost killed my ass in this damn house. Yeah, and it's that time of the year because the weather has been warm and rainy and moisture, and the plants are alive. And are these trees budding? I had to look out there and look at them. So whatever it was, I woke up this morning scared. I was like, my goodness. And the reason I was scared is because yesterday I was having these coughing fits and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I was so busy, didn't think to go rinse out my sinuses. But this morning, when I woke up, I couldn't breathe. I was coughing and choking. I said, my goodness, I didn't contact the coronavirus and bit my black ass and then bit my ass. But obviously, the game got me yet. I'm still sitting here now in the chair watching TV. I'm going to get dressed and I'm waiting for maintenance to come in here to do this. Well, not maintenance, but I had some furniture delivered and they need to come and take a look at the stuff. They called and said he'd be here between 10 and something. He ain't got here yet. But anyway, I just wanted to share that video, talk to you all about that. I'm not against buying real estate in certain areas because even if the market tanked, Grove Park might be okay. Let's say the prices did tank over there. It's got a better chance to come back up because of what Microsoft's about to do. Microsoft done brought that land. They're gonna build that development. It's happening. That's a done deal, and it's gonna be beautiful. So Microsoft has the money. They're not a company that's on its way out. Microsoft is booming. And so we shall see. I mean, but those of you who are interested in real estate, go look at Grove Park, drive through there. You'll see big signs saying Grove Park. They've painted murals letting you know the boundaries of Grove Park. If those of you who ever heard of the Bankhead Seafood Market or Bankhead Fish Market, it's set in Grove Park. on Donald Lee Howell, or Bankhead Highway back then. Those who remember that particular restaurant that's now owned by T.I. He owns the building, says he's going to reopen it. I don't know when. He's been saying this for a minute now. So he said he is going to reopen that building, the Bankhead Fish Market, or Seafood Market, whatever it's called. But anyway, I'm going to conclude this video because I got a little bit of stuff I need to do. Mainly take a shower before this man get here, because I thought he would have been here by now. It's going to almost 12 o'clock. And I haven't even heard from him, which is kind of strange, because I heard from him yesterday. But anyway, we shall see. Anyway, today it is a Thursday. It is February 11th, year 2021. You all enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out of here, and enjoy the rain, wherever it's raining now, or snow. So some people got snow. Anyway, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day.